When big Christian media companies walked away from local communities in favor of syndication, something really important was lost. Focus on what God is doing in our community. That's why the Cleveland Ministry Collective was born. We exist to strengthen and connect local ministries right here in Northeast Ohio. And one of the ways we do that is through the Third Place podcast, where we lift up local voices and share the stories that national platforms have now overlooked. If you believe local ministry still matters, would you consider investing in our new nonprofit, the Cleveland Ministry Collective? Lauren and I would be so grateful for your help as we try to launch this brand new ministry. Get your tax-deductible donation in today at clevelandministrycollective.org. That's clevelandministrycollective.org. And now, on with today's episode. This is the Third Place podcast, recording from the JLP CPA-sponsored studio. I'm Brian Dolan, and right along with me, Lauren Cuevas.
Hey, home is your first place, work is your second place, and this is your third place, where the Christian community gathers.
And we have another lady you know and like. She's here, Daria Swisher.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Like?
Now, I've done it twice.
Why'd you say that?
What?
Not know and love, know and like.
I said like?
Yeah, that's so rude.
No, like, love, cherish, really. Daria Swisher. Hey! Now, I've done it 2 different times with you.
Yes.
Should I do it again?
Go ahead, might as well.
How's our baby doing?
Doing fine.
And again, for the record, it's Jimmy's baby.
It is Jimmy's baby. Mom's getting tired, though, so.
Last time you were starting to get a little uncomfortable at night.
Yeah, that's gotten worse.
Oh, nights, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of, what's the state of the union here for you?
How's your union?
Oh, gosh.
With
I
your
don't
child.
know.
Are you ready for that thing to get out of here?
I'm so ready. Like, Jimmy's coworkers are asking me, how's your wife? He just says, done. Which is absolutely true. I've had it.
Can you imagine things like, like elephants who have like 26-month pregnancies or
Oh,
whatever?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's rough.
8-ish months, I think, somewhere in there. I don't even know. It's just, it's too long.
It is too long.
I just remember my wife getting to that point where she's like, I'm done with this. And there's still a long time to go.
Yeah.
And you're kind of there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not long comparatively speaking, big picture, but in your life.
I mean, it feels like, I think back to when we found out in the spring, and it's just like, that was
Like dragged on.
forever ago. Like, I'm talking years. I was on the phone with my mom last night. She's like, you have how many weeks to go? Is it like 5 or 6? And I'm like, 7, not that I'm counting.
Don't even ask.
Or longer.
Or longer, yes. She keeps
Sarah was 2 weeks late.
and she keeps saying, it's like, oh, she thinks I'm going to go early because I was early, but I was a C-section. So that was an entirely different set of circumstances.
Well, to help you not feel better, our first 3 were right on time, and our last 2 were 2 weeks late.
Okay.
You never know.
What were you? You were...
Trey was 4 days early and Ellis was 2 weeks late.
I like the 4 days early bit.
That
It's
was
like,
nice.
oh, this is a fun
I
surprise.
was like, ooh,
Yeah.
look at this.
2 weeks late. It's like every day you're like, what is going
Yeah, I
on
wanted
here?
to stab
Yeah.
some people.
You were getting, I don't blame you, but you were getting real cranky at the end.
Yeah.
there.
Stab some people.
Yep.
That's so great. So what's your biggest pregnancy complaint right now?
Just being tired. There's so much stuff to do, and I just don't have the energy for any of it.
So take naps.
So what did I do yesterday? I cleaned the bathroom and mopped, and I needed a nap after that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad it's not like sciatic nerve or like
No,
no
other than
sleep.
No, other than when I'm getting insomnia too, which is great. And the cats keep waking me up as well. I'm like, I don't need this.
Hey, guys.
right now.
Goodness sakes.
Read the room.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly comfortable most of the time. It's just I'm exhausted. I'm just over it.
And again, for those who don't know, we don't know the gender.
No,
Do you have a feeling, a mother's intuition at this point?
I really don't.
Have you heard all the old wives' tales about how you can tell?
Yeah,
Everyone's got a theory.
Everyone has told me we're having a girl. I'm not sure I agree with that, but we'll see here in about a month and a half or so.
Do they still have those old wives' tales?
Oh
where you
yeah,
can-
I've heard them.
Yeah, people say it.
There's a handful, some we shouldn't share. And
Yeah.
what
And
is there a
there's some,
popular
like,
one?
Depending on like how low or high your
Yeah.
belly
I've
heard
is
that
or
one.
Where you're
whatever.
carrying.
Yeah.
If you look awful, then you're having a girl.
You look off. beautiful?
they'll
The,
say
girl,
What
the,
does that
girl,
mean?
the girls steal your
They steal
beauty
your
is what
beauty.
they'll say.
Yeah,
So if
that's
you're
what they say.
glowing, you're having a boy. And I think I fall somewhere on the spectrum of glowing and looking awful. So I don't know.
That's
Right in the middle.
horrible. That's not true.
That's what they
You-
say.
That's what they say.
No, I know it's what they say, but how dare they claim that you're going to have a girl? You came in here, and I'm like, look at, she's glowing.
Well, thank you.
I'm like, her hair is so
know.
cute.
Yes.
You got, look at the cute boots.
Thank you.
I mean, how dare they?
Yeah, they say the girl steals her beauty. I'm like, that's so mean.
That's like the rudest thing I've ever heard. And it can't possibly be true. How do you measure that?
And I was not looking cute with Ellis, so it's not very true.
Well, but again, it's like all
I
going to
was
become
massive
hindsight.
and scary.
I mean, it's all nonsense. So people
Yes.
just like to talk.
Then if you have a girl, you just start weeping. You're like, I must have been so horrible looking. And that's just not true. Oh, I've never heard that one. They didn't say that back in the olden days. Maybe they did and I just wasn't listening. But
Sarah's probably heard it.
I'll have to ask her about that. Well, we're excited for you.
Thank
you have the names picked out, right?
We do.
Are you going to wait to see the face and like the baby before you pick the from the list?
No, we have a name picked out for a boy and a girl that
Okay.
we're settled on.
So as soon as there's you're
Yep.
like, bam.
Yep, we know.
That's Jimmy Jr.
No,
And it's not, he can't go by James. It's Jimmy Jr.
Daria Jr.
no,
Women do that now in your generation. Women do that.
no. I've had enough trouble with people
And you call her
misspelling
DJ.
and maybe I've had enough people with
Daria
people
James?
mispronouncing. No,
TJ?
No, Daria Jr.
Can you do that? Oh, I thought you
DJ.
meant throwing Jimmy's name in there.
Oh, that you could do that too.
Okay, fine. Lauren if it's a girl, Brian if it's a boy. That's
No.
fine. No one's doing Brian anymore. It could be very unique.
no.
Yeah, can you imagine?
What is he, like a 40-year-old
I
man?
can't imagine going to Trey's school right now and someone calling out Brian.
It's wild. Like all the names from when I
five-year-olds.
was a kid. Like no one's named that stuff anymore. It's
No,
too bad.
the trend right now
Suzanne.
is things that our grandparents or great grandparents
Yeah,
were
like
named.
Mabel.
So you give it time. Pretty soon, all the people name their kids after
Give
me.
it 50 years, Brian will be back in vogue.
My grandma, Eva.
My grandma's
I've seen
Agnes.
Eve. I've not seen Eva.
Eve is a pretty name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I love my grandma so much. We couldn't do Agnes.
Agnes.
Although Aggie is cute. Agnes just didn't age well. She
Right.
aged well. The name did
Sure.
not.
My other grandma's Sybil.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel like that could come back.
It could.
I met your grandma. What's her name?
Esther.
Aw.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm not going to ask because you might have picked it. I'm not going to ask.
No, we are not naming the baby after
What's your
anybody.
mom's name again?
Lisa.
Lisa. That's a pretty name. So you're not going the family
Gertrude.
route.
No, we're not.
Interesting. Are you going?
Genevieve.
Yeah, Penelope. There's a Penelope at the
yeah.
school where I'm
Yeah,
working.
Trey's got a Penelope in his class.
I had friends growing up who thought it was
Penny.
pronounced Penelope.
Oh.
Because it really, if you look at it,
It looks like that. If you don't know any better, I can see that.
so
a
are
kid, go ahead.
no you
There's
please.
a kid in Trey's class, and he goes by Bobby. Mm-hmm. Trey's the only child that calls him Robert.
That is a very Lauren decision.
That is so funny.
We'll walk past, and he runs up to Trey, and he's like, "Hey, Trey!" And he's like, "Hey, Robert!" like, oh my god.
Is he doing it to be funny?
5-year-olds should not be
I think-
Roberts. I'm sorry.
I know. I
It
think
just
it's
sounds
'cause
weird.
Probably on the first day, like on the school sheet, it says Robert. You know.
Yeah, sure. And somebody called it out during roll call.
Yes.
And he just grabbed onto it
Yeah.
because there's part of me who wonders if Trey
Robert.
is doing it just to be like a little whimsical, like a little fun, silly.
Yeah, and there's another kid.
Hey, Robert.
His name's Bowen, but he goes by Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Trey calls him Bowen.
Of course he
And then
does.
just-
He's formal. Trey.
He's formal.
He just
Well,
doesn't
same with
like
Penelope.
nicknames, which is funny because his
he
name is
doesn't
not
like
technically Trey.
Same with Penelope.
That's
Everyone
right.
calls her Penny, and Trey calls her Penelope.
Did they call him Eddie?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a conundrum. Are you going to go with you're not going with any family name?
No.
Are you going with, I like the sound of that name, or are you going with some sort of deeper, you like the definition of the name?
We have one name that we picked out for a while, and then for the other gender, we were really struggling with what if we have this, what do we name them? And we went back and forth for so long, had a good laugh at some of the names that are popular right now, and then Jimmy just threw one out, and it's like that's it.
So it's like, for you, it's more, I like the sound of that,
Yeah,
which is
it
legitimate.
just
People
just
have different
resonated
theories.
with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sarah hated when I would, I felt like it was my role to see if I could make fun of the name.
Yeah.
Because
Eddie did
that's
that
what
too.
boys do. Really?
Oh, yeah, Eddie
Oh,
did
that's
that
right. We've
too.
talked about that. But it's the important role a dad would play. Like, I don't want to give examples, because those people might watch or listen or something. But there's people who have made some pretty poor decisions, and it's very easy to make fun of their names. Sarah never thought of it. Her maiden name is Leach. And when I was dating her, I was like, wow, you must have gotten hassled a bunch, because it's like bait.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, what do you mean? Well, good thing you weren't friends with me when you were a kid.
Or a boy. Girls don't do that as much.
Girls don't?
Not really.
I
No.
guess. Yeah, well, so you like the sound of it. That's what you're going with. Fun.
There's also
can't
a
wait.
girl at his school. Her name is Gavriel with a V and not a B. And they call her Gavi.
Yeah,
On
I
her
don't
backpack.
recommend
I was
that.
like, I heard it and I was like, wait, did they say Gavriel?
I don't recommend that.
And on her backpack it's a V instead of a B.
Yeah, I mean, traditional spelling, if you're not going to, you shouldn't take any tips from us on this. But I would recommend traditional spelling.
I don't understand the thing where we're going to add Y's and like Leigh or whatever onto the end of names that don't need them.
It makes them unique, and yet it makes them annoyed the rest of their
Everly.
lives.
The name's too long. The kid struggles to spell it. Other people struggle to pronounce it. I've got a unique name. I'm like, we're not doing that to our kid.
Although, you know what? Who is struggling with Daria?
Everybody I've
It's
ever
phonetic.
I
met.
know, that's crazy. It is pretty silly.
Like, what are they saying?
Daria is the
Oh,
one I
yeah.
got the most.
But who pronounces your name Daria?
Everybody who ever reads it.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, what human has gone with that pronunciation when
don't-
they're named that? No one.
I don't know.
Have you heard of any Darias?
Never.
So people aren't thinking, or they're...
I don't know. Going too fast. I got Darla a lot. It's like there's no L in there.
Someone called me Lawrence the other day.
Lawrence? That's not even a woman's name.
I think he knew like the idea, like the general idea of my name, and it just came out. Lawrence.
It's kind of a fun thing I could start doing. Sup, Lawrence?
She's gonna kill you.
I don't know. I think you would kind of appreciate the silliness
Oh
of
my
it.
gosh, it was so funny. I was like, what?
People mess up your last name
Oh,
all
shut
the
up.
time. Cuevas. They can't do it. I mean, white people struggle with Latino pronunciations. I've told you my favorite is Guillermo. This lady would Guillermo. Excuse me, 2 L's is a Y. Can we do this? It's not that hard.
Oh, I have a question for Daria.
Yes.
3 times in the last 2 months, I have heard people from Ohio call this type of meat kielbasi.
Kielbasa, right?
Yes,
It is kielbasa, but yeah.
kielbasa, not kielbasi. 3 times, 3 different people. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Kielbasi.
There are collective pronunciation decisions in various states and regions that really are irritating, and that's one of them.
Kielbasi.
It's not how you say it.
I've never heard that.
I hadn't either, and I was like,
And that's a Polish
And it
meat,
kept
right? We
happening.
got a lot
Yes.
of Polish people up here. So
know.
why did that happen?
I don't know.
There's other ones. Didn't you tell me about another one? I mean, I've got more, but
That was the only one I could
well,
think
like
of.
I remember being in Chicago, and the grocery store is called Jewel Osco, for short, Jewel,
Okay.
or just say Jewels,
They say Jules.
or
Okay.
Aldi's.
Aldi's makes
Yeah, that-
me crazy. When people call it Aldi's, Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, it's not. There's no
J.C.
S.
Penney's.
Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Nobles. It's
That
not.
that one's the worst, I think. That's the worst offender.
Aldi's is
like,
bad too.
What is this adding? Making it plural. What is that?
Walmart's.
I don't know.
No
don't
one
do it
says
with-
that.
People
Oh,
don't do
okay.
it with Walmart for whatever reason. Kroger's.
Kroger's.
Why do people feel like they need to like
feel like
Kroger
we-
is a person and it belongs to him?
I feel like we
Is that
talked
what-
about this on the previous
We
iteration
did.
of the show one
We
time.
did.
Yeah, we probably did.
Aldi's.
I had students call me Mr. Dollins for
Why?
a while. I was like, well, pause there. No S. Ah, Mr. Dollins. No, don't.
It's not my name.
It's like actually not my name. Don't say an
That's
S.
somebody else. I did hear someone call a quesadilla a quesadilla the other day. Like actually. And I said,
Like not as a joke.
yeah, not as a joke. And I was like, oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. It's not a quesadilla.
Really?
Yes.
That's bad.
Yes.
How do you pronounce the Greek pita sandwich?
Euro.
A euro.
Yeah, I feel like that's the standard American pronunciation. When I was in Greece, it was like, sorry guys, I can't do that. It was like gyros or something. I can't do it.
At least
But
you're not calling
people-
it a gyro.
Oh no, a lot of people.
I know a
call
lot
it
of people that
gyro.
call it a gyro.
Can I have a gyro? I'd like a gyro. Jeez, I just spit everywhere.
At least you spit that direction, not at us.
Yeah, well,
gyro.
What is that?
I don't
It's
get
not
it.
a
Jimmy
gyro.
calls
What
it a
is
gyro. It makes me irrationally
Oh, I punched him in the
angry.
face.
But Jimmy has some like cute pronunciation issues.
He
They're
does.
endearing.
They are.
What are some of his other ones again?
Spistachio. It's one of my favorites.
Starting with a P is hard.
You must just kind of go.
Starting with
my
the P is
Jimmy.
hard.
Yeah.
I would buy a lot of them just to hear
Just
him
to
say
hear
it.
him.
Well, the cats like to play with them, so
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
ask the cat if she wants her pistachios.
Does Eddie have any?
Yes, it's like right here, but I can't remember what it is. There's one thing he says.
Sarah had one. We were looking for a house years ago in Minnesota with a friend of ours who's a realtor, and there was some barbed wire out in the back. And she goes, "Oh, look, there's barbed wire." And I was like,
Bobbed wire.
"Excuse me? What is that? Barbed wire?"
It's a cute
It's
little haircut.
barbed wire. And I chuckled a little bit. And you know, I've let my kids say wrong stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Back
just won't.
backwards.
They get mad. If you're going to argue with me
Commercial.
about what's correct and I'm your dad, fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Commercial is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my mom did that one to my kids, but my son's name's Marshall. We told you that one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. You can't think of the Eddie
I
one?
can't. If he says it, I'll text you. But there is one, and I laugh every time he says it.
I think it's cute and funny. I don't want people to think I'm laughing at them. I'm laughing with them.
It is cute. I've stopped correcting him.
Yeah.
Pistachio. It's like little kids with a calipitter. Calipitter is like one of the cutest things in the whole world. Can we just change the name?
Yeah.
I like calipitter better than.
Calipitter.
Another one is this one's his mom's fault. So discombobulated for whatever reason. Their whole family says discomboominated, and Jimmy refuses to believe that's not actually what it is.
Everybody else says it one
Just
way, too.
everybody in his family.
Could it be a Kansas thing?
I don't know, but that's what his mom. That's what his mom
Are you from
says.
Kansas?
Well,
Are
his
you-
mom's not from Kansas. She's kind of from all over because she was a military kid. So I don't know where this came from.
Maybe it's are you in the military? Is this
You say
discomboominated?
Discomboominated.
Around here, in the wintertime, it's sled riding. Everyone's taking forever to tell when they're sledding.
Just
I am going sled riding. Oh, it sounds like a formal event.
They actually say sled riding.
sled
Oh, yeah,
riding.
it's all over Northeast Ohio. Sled riding. It's a mess. Any other pronunciations we want to cover?
No.
We should talk about pizza rolls, though.
Yes, I can tell you about my pizza roll incident.
Nice
You're,
segue.
the way you're saying that, it sounds like it's kind of a dire circumstance.
It was. So we went to the grocery store. We each got a snack. Whoever picked out the best snack, we bought that one. Well, I picked pizza rolls.
Why
It
not
was-
just get both snacks?
It was a special date
was a
night when you
date
can't
night.
go
Okay.
out. It's like really kind of
Yeah.
cute. You got to tell her about that. She doesn't.
We had a list of salty snack, sweet snack, a drink, and like the main.
Oh, that's
snack.
fun.
And we like separated ways, collect your things, and we come back together, and you show each other what you got, and whoever has the best one.
That's
wins.
cute budget date. I like
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
It
when
was
you're
very
stuck
fun.
at home,
Yeah.
you know.
And so I picked pizza rolls, and obviously I won. So
What did he pick for that category? Do you remember?
It doesn't matter because pizza rolls.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I won.
It's not memorable.
Yeah, exactly. I won. So I put them in the air fryer, bring them
choice.
out, whatever. It's dark. We're watching a show. I take a bite, and the juice squirts out onto my chin. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's hot!" And I like wiped it.
Oh
away.
yeah, pizza rolls. It's like a
Yeah.
furnace in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You gotta
It's
wait.
lava.
Yeah. So I wiped it away really quick, and I was like, "Oh no, that's really is hurting me."
Oh no.
And I was like, I really burnt my chin. And Eddie's like, "Okay."
I feel like you guys roll your eyes at each other all the time.
No, I was like, "No, this is like," I said, "This is a second-degree burn. I really hurt myself."
It's blistering, Eddie.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Maybe a little bit. It's a little red still. I'll show you a picture. It's a little red. It's been 2 weeks.
Just
two or
a
3
little
weeks
bit.
now.
Maybe it's scarred.
It was really bad. And so then I kept like rubbing it. And I was like, okay, it's not bleeding, but there is liquid coming out. Yes. So then I went to the bathroom
Ew.
a little bit later, and there was obviously a layer of skin taken off.
Oh my gosh.
The next day I wake up, and it was really bad. Let me.
Are we
find
gonna have to-
this.
You're going to have to post this at some
I will.
point.
I'm going to have to remember to post this. If it's not posted in a few moments, blame me.
This is what it was the next day.
From a pizza roll? That's gnarly. That's so
Oh, wow.
gross.
Yeah, it's like someone has taken a scalpel and removed a layer of skin.
Yes.
I don't even know if I want to show you this. It's pretty gross.
And then I had to like go to work.
Did
2
you
days
make
later.
Eddie
You
apologize?
can't put makeup on that because you're
No.
going to hurt it.
Yeah, yeah.
That is what it is.
And it was like horrible.
Did he feel bad for you?
Yeah. The next day, He was, we were going to church. My hair was really greasy. I just was like, I don't shower on Sundays. Okay, it's my one
It's
day.
an interesting rule.
I don't wash my hair because I would like to not wash my hair every day, but it requires it. So Sundays, I just don't wash my hair.
Okay.
So
Your whole church community knows now that they're not getting showered,
they've already
Lauren.
known. So we're in the car, and I was like, I'm the ugliest I've ever been. My hair is so disgusting, and I have this horrible burn on my chin. And we're like driving.
So what did Eddie say?
And he goes, I'm not going to let you talk about yourself that way. You are not ugly, but your chin.
Edward! Eddie, that was a perfect chance to say some cheesy, smushy thing.
And he's like, but your chin. And I was like, I know. I said, I told you it was really bad. He goes, I know. I thought you were just being dramatic. I didn't think it was actually that bad.
Has Eddie never had a pizza roll? I mean, come
And
on.
it scabbed over. Like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
not
bad.
surprised. This is one of my, like, I don't have pizza rolls very often because I'm kind of scared of them.
You gotta wait.
The insides,
and
the
if you
pizza
think
roll
you've waited
insides.
long enough, wait longer because they're really hot.
The pizza
then-
roll inside squirted out and got me.
But see, I've never found the moment where it's like the right temperature. I don't want it cold,
Right. You don't want to burn your tongue
and
either.
I don't want to wait for it.
I know.
So you always go, I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to blow on the outside, and that's going to help. It's not going to help.
You got to bite off one of the corners and let air get into the pocket.
Yeah. At least it didn't go in your mouth.
I know.
That would have been real bad.
Tongue, roof of mouth burn.
Yeah.
Oof.
It is like lava. You could probably make some money on that burn.
Probably.
That lady helped. No, you're going to correct me on the McDonald's thing, right? The lady, isn't that somebody always corrects
the
me on it.
coffee thing,
Yeah.
like I think she actually got like second-degree burns or something, which is no coffee needs to be that hot.
No.
Well, right, but
But this was my fault. I cooked them. So pizza roll can't say. They say
But they
our
should
product
have-
is frozen.
But there should have been a warning on the bag saying that it's going to be hot when it comes out.
There should be a
That's on
warning
them.
stamped
at it.
into each roll. Caution, hot.
I should look at it. I'll look at the
Oh
packaging.
boy.
It's pretty bad.
No, you have a craving? You're like, what's the food you're eating all the time now?
Well, now I want pizza rolls.
You gotta stop in
Jimmy!
the store.
Jimmy!
I have to stop on my way home. Milk. I used to.
Oh, that's so silly.
I used to
love
dump
that.
a fair amount of the milk that I bought because it would go bad, and now I can't keep it in stock at the house.
You
I
have
would
a
have-
glass of milk.
yeah,
Do you have little cookies too?
no, just the milk. Sometimes I'll do cereal, but I'll just go in the kitchen for a glass of milk all the time.
Are you at least going for it and having whole milk?
I switched it up between like the whole and the like the 1%.
Because I could give you the Napoleon Dynamite quote, one of my favorite
yeah.
ones.
Go ahead.
I see you're drinking skim milk. Is that because you think you're fat? Because you're not. You could drink whole milk if you want to.
Well, thank you.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
exactly right. So, do you feel better?
No,
Does your generation know Napoleon Dynamite?
unfortunately,
Don't.
I will.
It's in the same category as Nacho Libre.
They're coming to Ohio.
Who?
Uncle Rico,
Oh. For
Pedro, and Napoleon
what? For what?
for a screening of the film. They're going to do like
a 20th
commentary.
anniversary or something?
Yeah, it's something like that. They're all three going to be there. I saw a video once where,
gonna go?
like, John Hader came like on a bicycle into the. He just started riding around the theater at the end. I kind of want to go.
You should go.
It's in Warren, which is
It's
near
close
me.
by.
Go for it.
You should go. You only live once.
YOLO.
It's your first time living.
Wait.
Just do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not a.
That's,
I'm a granddad. I'm not really a granddad, but
that's even dated by our standards.
Yeah.
I suppose you don't know all the hip new kid ones.
Well, Trey is wandering around our house saying 6, 7.
That don't.
I
I'm
know.
mad about that.
I know. He doesn't even know what it means, but he's just everybody says it.
You don't even know about this.
I don't.
He'll say 6, 7, 10, 11.
You're not supposed to do that though, right? Yeah, it's the latest thing. Like, and people laugh about it. Like, if someone were to be like 6, 7, and the kids are like,
I
What's that
I don't
about?
know.
you're worried it means something bad. No, it doesn't. It
No,
means
it's
nothing.
It's just
Kids.
funny.
It's nothing.
Kids being
Just
kids.
because it is.
It's not even an
It's a little-
adjective. It's not a.
It's a little community language.
Yeah, like someone's giggling because they heard their parents
6,
listening to
7.
this, and Lauren said 6, 7.
Uh,
But
our-
you say it like that, right?
Yeah, 6, 7. Our school, on their little like board, it says, how many days per week should you be reading? 6, 7. Just getting in line with the kids.
Oh,
I know.
I'm annoyed at that one.
He says it
Gosh.
all the time.
Yeah, well, Daria, look at you.
And they don't know it because they're 5 and 6 years old. It's the kids that have older siblings who know it and they just repeat it.
Yeah, well, before you know it, you'll be embarrassing your children child, however it ends up for you, with your bad jargon and your bad slang. Are you going to be that mom that intentionally does it to make them embarrassed?
Why
Good.
not? I'm not going to stop him from saying it. It doesn't, like, whatever. That's like,
It builds character.
yeah, and it's a part of like their little community.
I love
Or
videos
something.
of dads picking up their kids from school and embarrassing them, like wearing Buddy the Elf costumes and stuff. I love that stuff. I'm all about embarrassing the kids,
should
but I haven't
try it.
gone that far. I don't know if I could do that one.
Because you'll be embarrassed too.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to wear the tights. I'm just...
Yeah.
Sarah
let's
once was
not.
like, oh, she's always wanted to do a family Halloween thing. And it's always like, let's be the Incredibles. I'm like, I'm not wearing red spandex.
Your kids are too old to be doing family Halloween.
I know. I know. I've made it. I don't want to do, like I said, how about this? I'll be a dad for Halloween.
How do your children trick or treat? Do you have to go somewhere?
Oh, yeah, no one's trick-or-treating in my neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to work that hard?
Right.
Just wherever I've lived, we've figured out where you go is where the rich people are.
give away
Yeah.
the good
Chicago,
candy.
we did that. Yeah, and now we just drive to town because in town in
Do all
Garrettsville,
like the little businesses have stuff out and stuff?
not as much, but the houses are all like normally close together,
Oh, I see.
like suburban or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
more urban, kind of close. The best one we ever did was in Chicago when the kids were little. There was a street where they had those like row houses, where the front steps were just like 5 or 6 front
Yeah.
steps right next to each other for a whole block.
Yeah, it's nice.
We trick or treated for like on one block.
Yeah.
And then we were done. It was full.
Yeah.
We were like, this is the best Halloween ever. So
Yeah, our street is the street for all of Cuyahoga Falls.
Really?
Yes.
I believe it.
You hear it. I hear it all the time. You see it on Facebook, like in the groups. Like, what time is trick or treating over on that street? What time is trick or treating? When is everyone going to this street? Whatever. I heard it this morning at school. Like, oh, do you guys trick or treat over here or on this street? My street.
Well, no pressure. You better have some.
I bought 2 more bags because I got scared. I was like, we will not be the house.
Okay, what did you buy?
Oh, I have a variety, multiple different types of bags.
Of?
Candy?
Well, are you handing out peppermints here? Are you handing out the
No, candy.
Werther's Original or
No,
something?
actual candy.
Like Reese's,
Yeah.
Snickers.
I didn't get chocolate ones because if there's leftovers, our kids can't eat that.
Okay.
But all like fruity Nerds, Swedish Fish,
Okay.
all
Fair enough.
that kind of stuff.
Because you know
Starburst.
somebody's hoping you're also passing out like gospel tracts and apples or something.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I won't even be there. I will be trick or treating, so it's a bucket on my front steps.
Carrots and a Bible.
Carrots. Ew, mini carrots, like baby carrots in a bucket.
Yeah, we've never had to like pass out candy. We've
Yeah.
never lived in a place where people go.
I wasn't here last Halloween. If you guys recall, I was in Bonaire.
That's right.
So I don't know what it was like. And Eddie said, it's a madhouse. And I'm just
Poor
getting
Eddie.
really scared.
Was he prepared for it?
My mom was here helping him, but
Oh, the Jeej.
yeah, so I'm like really scared.
You want to tell Daria what I did with the Jeej the other
Oh my
day?
gosh. So
Oh,
she was
no.
here last week. I'm obviously getting over a cold, but last week it was worse. So we had a video call, me and Brian. And I'm sitting in my living room talking to him on the computer. He hears my mom. He calls her over. He's like, hey, Jeej. And she just like wanders over. I was like, oh my
We
gosh.
chit-chatting, yeah. I love the Jeej. She's great. Made sure you're being nice to her,
Yep.
not too pineapple-y.
Yep.
She said you're being your usual self.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren and I want to take a brief moment before we continue today's episode to thank our sponsors. First of all, did you know I have a brand new morning show? That's right. It's called Uplifted Mornings with Brian. And our sponsor is Upliftd Stream from KHCB Media Group. We're so grateful for their sponsorship and their attention to my new morning show. Check it out weekdays from 6 to 8 a.m. Central, 7 to 9 Eastern. We have a lot of music, worship music. We've got scripture. I have devotional thoughts, try to share some funny stories, dad jokes, Bible quizzes, things like that. For more information how you can listen to my new morning show on the Uplifted Stream, just go to upliftedstream.org. That's upliftedstream.org, or just download the KHCB mobile app. We also want to thank our sponsor, JLP CPAs. If you're a small business owner, you already wear dozens of hats. You don't want to have to worry about things like taxes, payroll, financial reporting, budgets, balance sheets, all those kinds of things. Let our friends at JLP CPAs take care of that for you. They're a firm focused on small businesses. They're a local Northeast Ohio company. And you ought to check them out so that you can focus on what you're good at in your small business. For more information, go to jlpcpas.com. Again, jlpcpas.com. And finally, we'd like to thank our friend David Safransky and Edgewater Investment Group for being a sponsor of today's episode. Have your finances been overwhelming? Are you stressed about your future? You should talk to Dave and his team at Edgewater Investment Group. They'll help you with things like budgeting, retirement, investing, and they'll be honest and straightforward. So you want more information about how you can get connected and get their help with your future financially? Go to edgewaterig.com. Again, that's edgewaterig.com. Thanks again to our sponsors, and now we'll keep going with today's episode. All right, so I wanted to actually talk about a topic today,
Okay.
Oh, really?
and it's
Not just chat.
about what wives need to do to help their husbands.
Okay.
What is it?
Why? Don't look at me like that.
Well, what is it?
I framed it a little bit more combative than it
yeah.
actually is.
That's
Step it
normal.
up, wives. We're going to change Mother's Day this year, and
my
it's going to
gosh.
become a Father's Day theme. It's going to be called Moms Step It Up. You like that?
No.
No, okay. Gospel Coalition at a Piece by Winfrey Brisley.
That's a fun name.
Winfrey.
We're not naming the baby that.
How about Winfred?
Winifred.
Winifred.
Or what's from Wonder Years? Winnie. Winnie Cooper.
Her name was probably Winifred or something like that.
It's not too late, Daria.
It is too late.
You've never announced it.
Oh,
It is
but
too
then
late.
you got Winnie the Pooh.
So everybody call him Pooh. Yeah.
And what is
Don't
a
want
Pooh?
that.
It's a Pooh Bear. But what's a Pooh Bear? He's yellow.
Well, there's other things that are Pooh as well. So that's why you would not
an
name your kid
H.
that. What?
He has an H. P-O-O-H.
Oh, I'm sorry. To little boys, that would not matter. We're not worried
But
about
see, you
spelling.
She can't name
you
her,
just said
her
Pooh.
child Winnie because it also has, you have Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, well, scratch that off the list. Anyway, she says male friendship is declining and wives can help. Here's the picture she paints, that over the last few decades, basically, you've seen a swing in the involvement of dads, not just in society, but in evangelical homes,
Yeah.
where they're changing diapers, they're rocking fussy babies, they're getting up at night. In fact, compared to dads in 1965, today's dads spend triple the time caring for their kids each week and more than double the time on household chores.
Hey, that's great news.
It's good. You like that? Mm-hmm. Is that the reality for your families?
I think so. It's kind of swung for us because I'm home the most. So Jimmy's, I mean, he's willing and able. He's just, doesn't work for us like that right now.
And you're not a trad wife, but you're a little more traditional in some sense,
I'd
right?
say so.
And I don't mean that in a pejorative
No,
sense.
I know you don't.
Yeah. You and Eddie, you guys are splitting it in half, basically.
Oh, yeah. If there was anything closest to half and half, it's what we do. That's what we do.
I mean, it's wild how different it was. Even like for my parents' generation, it was very common. In fact, the norm was dad worked in a full-time job that could magically support a family,
Yeah.
and mom stayed home. I mean, that's what I grew up with. Is that what you guys grew up with?
Yeah.
No, not you.
My mom was a stay-at-home mom from the time I was 2 to the time I was 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, my mom, I think she started getting bored when I was in middle school. And it wasn't that she needed to. She just kind of wanted to, So we'd say that's a good trend. But Winfrey, I think, is concerned because she said at the same time male friendship has declined significantly. Men report half as many close friendships as they did 30 years ago. Half as many friendships as 30 years ago. Of course, she says it's multifaceted, why that's happening. But she's wondering if this shift has unintentionally discouraged men from making time to cultivate friendships. As in, she said, we can slide into thinking a man's time is a zero-sum game in which spending time with friends means taking something away from the wife and child or children. And I think that dichotomy was kind of in my mind. I remember years ago on a podcast saying, I don't have time for friendship because I need to be spending time with my wife and kids. And there's nothing left.
Okay, well then why isn't it the same for women then, if that's the case?
I think the pendulum has maybe swung a little too far because for the longest time it was, dad would go out to the bar with his work friends after work and would roll in real late and would have like nothing to give the, mom and the kids. And now we realize that, okay, mom is working real hard at home. She needs a break. She needs time away. So she goes out with her friends, but now we've kind of pinned dad into this, his entire life is work and then taking care of the house and the kids. And we don't recognize that, maybe he shouldn't be going out every night after work, but he still needs time.
Yeah, I wondered about I kind of sensed that the pendulum may have swung too far, but it's obviously unpopular for a guy to say that. Now, I have to give the caveat. My poor wife, I play devil's advocate a lot. And so she's a few times been like, could you mention that you're not talking about me? And I'm not talking about my wife and all this. But I've wondered about that because now it's almost become a badge of honor. Like you're only really a good husband if you don't have friends because you're proving to people that you're the dad that's not, Ward Cleaver. You're the dad who's changing those diapers.
Yeah.
And I think and she implies that there could be pressure from wives that the definition of a good Christian husband is one who not doesn't have friends, but is so consumed with family life that how could they possibly have time for that? And even pressuring them to go like, if you go out with your friends, what, you don't have time for your wife and kids? You're going out with friends? What kind of man are you?
An example for us is that my sister is getting married in March, and her and her boyfriend have been dating for 9 years, and so we know him very well. They're some of our closest friends.
Congratulations, Melissa, by the way. She listens sometimes.
And they're older. She's 38, and he's in his 40s.
Okay.
And so...
Is that older to you? Sorry.
older people getting married.
Okay, I thought you were insulting me. Go ahead.
A lot of people get married when they're like early 20s.
You're right. Sorry.
So they're doing like long weekends for their bachelor and bachelorette parties instead of just like a one night thing or whatever. Probably because their friends can afford it now more than like a 20-year-old can. So I'm going to my sister's in January sometime, and Adam is his name. Adam's having his bachelor weekend sometime in also January or February. And I know that Eddie got invited. He didn't tell me anything about it. And so I asked him about it, and he's like, well, he said, I just wasn't even like, I didn't think it was an option for me. I was like, why? He said, well, I'm worried about leaving you and the kids for a weekend. And I said, well, I'm leaving you for a weekend when I go to my sister's. I said, I want you to go. It sounds like a really fun trip. I think you guys will have a great time. It's a great group of guys that are going. I want you to go. Don't worry about us. A weekend's whatever. And I'm doing it, so why wouldn't you be able to do it?
Yeah, I also kind of have to cajole Jimmy to go do things with his friends. And our baby's not even here yet, but he's just like, no, I've got this going on, and it's just too hard to schedule. I'm like, we have people in town. Like, I know you have friends. I've seen you hang out with them. Just call them and say if they, can we do something here in a week or two or whatever your schedule dictates.
And he was like pre-worried about me.
I'm surprised by this, to be honest with you.
He was he didn't even talk to me about it. He was he's like, I was worried about you and the kids. Well, you didn't even talk to me. I would love for you to go. And it's also very rare, and Eddie would tell you this, there hasn't probably been one time where I've said, I would really prefer you not to do that. Every time that he's like, hey, I'd like to go do this, or I want to go hang out with my friends and do that, or I want to do this long weekend with my friend going to some new baseball stadium. I'm like, yeah, have fun. That sounds amazing.
Well, I think that's the nuance she's pointing to in this, and this is why I'm surprised to hear that from both of you, because I know you well enough to know you're not doing that. You're not like pressuring your husbands to
stay home.
You don't do anything around here. You've got to be here. I mean, Eddie's a pretty independent guy.
If anything, I'm nagging him to get out of the house more.
So, to her point, something's behind that. If you're not creating that pressure on your husbands, because I know you're not, Eddie wouldn't even bring it up. He just assumed it wasn't an option. Where's that coming from?
Right.
She's got her own theory, but where do you think it's coming from?
I mean, we absorb these messages from society. I mean, we're not even aware of it. I think it's ingrained. I mean, Jimmy's not even, technically a dad yet because baby's not here. He's just like, this is my job, is to stay here and take care of things at home and, work and take care of my wife. And that's just what life is.
Well, I was just doing a little mini study on Ephesians 5, not the women part, the men part. And I mean, in the Moody Bible Commentary, Gerald Peterman did the Ephesians chapter, and he said a husband's role in this is not to lead, it's to love. And that love described there is a self-sacrificial one. So is this a good interpretation? So is Eddie being an Ephesians 5 husband by saying, I'm going to sacrifice this good experience for my wife? Or is that, I'm not saying he's thinking that, but could that be the evangelical perspective? Is my job is to sacrifice myself for my wife, so I'm going to sacrifice fun and relationships.
I don't know, because I don't know if missing out on having relationships with others outside of your marriage is healthy. Like, it's not healthy to just have your spouse as your only form of community.
It's not, but I see where he's going, because at
Yeah.
least with Jimmy, I mean, he's just such a, he's a giver. He wants to make sure everyone else is taken care of before him. He's always the last on his priority list, to the point where it's like, it doesn't even occur to him that, like, oh, I have needs and I should take care of them, especially when my wife's encouraging me to do that.
Well, because if the three of us, in terms of your husbands and me, have anything in common, it would be that, where I am, I'm repulsed by the chauvinism that you see in the church and the suppression of women. And then not even from a theological perspective. I'm just saying I hate it. And so there's part of me that is so repulsed by that I want to be sure I'm not that guy, because I don't think that's a biblical man. And so am I overcompensating? And in our minds,
I
are
think
we
so.
saying,
Yeah, maybe.
oh, you know how I really love my wife? Sacrifice everything.
To the point where I'm having a mental breakdown a couple years down the road because I don't get any time for myself, which is not good for you or your family.
No.
I know a lot of guys in the church who have a similar perspective, and so perhaps this is even something I haven't considered as part of the reason men are struggling with friendship, is because we all think we're not, it's not the frontline reason, but we're not supposed to. We're supposed to sacrifice for our families.
Right. So Jimmy's birthday's coming up, and I always ask him, like, what do you want to do? I can make you your favorite meal. We can go out. Like, it's whatever you want to do. And he's like, I don't know. I'm just a content guy. And I always have to tell him, like, you're allowed to want things.
Yeah.
It is okay. And I'm happy to provide those things for you if you tell me what they are.
Yeah, and I even have that natural, like if Sarah and I are struggling in some area, like, for example, over the years, I don't know, always financially.
Right.
It's, even though we're both earning for the family, I feel like it's me. I'm not sacrificing enough, and that's why we're struggling. Even though I know intellectually it's a team effort. It's tough. I don't know. I wish I could fix that problem right away, but I don't know quite how to do it, because there's other societal messages too. Like, what keeps coming to my mind is, you know how much I love like those old sitcoms, like King of Queens, Everybody Loves Raymond. They're so funny.
But the guys are
They're
idiots.
so twisted. Like, the common thread in many episodes is Ray likes to golf. And on Saturdays, like every couple of episodes, it's like, here we go again. Selfish idiot Ray went golfing, and poor wife, what's her name again?
Deborah.
Poor Deborah is stuck at home with the kids, and she's mad at him, and he's an idiot because he went golfing. And so you get this constant message of selfish husbands do things for themselves. But it's so, I got to be honest, it's weird to have this conversation with women, right? Because so much of society now, and for decades, has been men suck. And I was joking before about Father's Day, but quite literally in the church for many, many years, I've talked about it ad nauseum. The message on Father's Day was "Step it up, you idiots."
No, at church, our most recent Father's Day sermon, I left feeling defeated, and I felt so bad, like on behalf of the guys, because it was just, I'm like, what? I mean, they're going through a lot, and they do need lifted up. And I was thinking about you during that sermon. I'm like, yeah, he's onto something.
Well, and so, well, thank you, by the way. I mean, of course, women spent thousands of years being oppressed. And so, I'm glad they're not being oppressed in the same ways anymore. But I don't know that perhaps it happened for so long that maybe we can't ever fully recover a balance.
I just think humans have this tendency to, play to one extreme or the
all or
other.
nothing,
It's
yeah.
so hard for us to find balance.
Yeah, but it's one of those, can you ever fully undo the damage? I don't know. Like, because society, and I know a lot of people don't like the idea that society can be built structurally with biases in it. I'm one who thinks that, of course it could be built with biases over time. It's really hard to undo those structural biases.
It really is.
Because so much of society is ingrained in it. You have to change entire systems in order to do it. It seems like you're with me on that.
Yeah.
I don't need you to be with me on that, but you know how controversial that is. Some people are like, no, systems can't be biased. Well, of course they can. So I wonder if it can ever be undone. Because what's it going to take The writer in this piece thinks it's going to be women that have to make it change. Like men really can't make this change.
But what do we do when, I mean, Lauren and I are both encouraging our husbands to go do things and they still think they can't. So, I mean, maybe the problem isn't us.
Well, we were talking about with our friend Dr. Steve Gersovich not too long ago about the idea of you need collective action sometimes to promote change. Like kids are addicted to cell phones. Individual families can't make a difference.
Right.
But collectively we can. Could it make a bigger difference if there was a collective movement of women in the church? I don't know what that would look like without seeming weird.
I mean, our small group.
Help your men connect.
Well, our.
That's all patronizing.
I know it does, right? Like, how do you even collective action that?
I mean, our small group does guys' night, and the women don't complain about it. Mm-hmm. We probably do it. I don't know, every 4 or 5 months or something like that.
Do the women plan it?
No.
The men plan it.
Yeah. And just like the women don't complain about it, and they're just like, yeah, have fun, bye. We're all staying home with the kids.
So then perhaps generationally it'll work itself out over time?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because there's still, I think, the remnants of, there was great good in the Me Too movement, but the negative consequence was it created an image of men are disgusting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're still on the tail end of that.
Yes. I would agree.
So how do we swing back from that? Like, how does society swing back from that?
I mean, unfortunately, it might just take time. I mean, it took a couple generations to get to the point where women are respected for the work they do in the home, and men are finally stepping up as fathers and husbands. So maybe it'll just, unfortunately, take another generation or so before we have this balance of, guys realize that I'm supposed to be at home, but I can also take time for myself.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. I mean, I do stuff for myself sometimes around the house. Like a lot of it is like more chores that have to be done. I don't mind doing them. But the friendship thing has been a struggle. It's something I know I've brought up on the show before. But it's not just that there aren't guys that I like. There certainly are. But we have this collective problem of none of us have margin. None of us.
I think part of it might be an inherently like male thing too, where like men and women they seek out different people for different purposes. And I think women in general we naturally form deeper friendships, and that's something that guys just inherently struggle with.
And yet I wonder if there's a generational gap there too, because Sarah has struggled. She's about, 10 years older than you guys? 15, 20 maybe, I guess, Daria.
Roughly.
30, 50, who knows? But she's had difficulty finding women who want to go deeper. Uh-huh. She finds that she'll open up and they respond to that well, but like it just drifts apart.
Aw.
They don't reciprocate.
No, it feels to her more like there's almost a competitive nature to it, a more... Like she was in a MOPS group in Chicago where it was a competition for whose kids were most perfect.
I know women can be nasty to each other. They absolutely can.
There's a whole Bluey episode about that, about the mom competition.
Is that the one where everybody cries when they watch it? The moms cry. I've heard something like our friend Kathleen told me there's a Bluey episode that makes her cry every time.
It could be that one, yeah.
Does it make you cry?
Oh, lots of Bluey episodes make me cry.
Really?
Yeah.
People don't know that about you. You cry pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Just not like
Toy Story 3 sobs. Yeah, sob watching Toy Story 3.
Is that the one with the mean teddy bear guy?
Yeah.
What did you cry about in that?
The end, where Andy.
When he's strapped to the garbage truck?
No, listen. When Andy gives his toys to Bonnie. Oh. And then they're sitting on the steps, and Andy's driving away to college, and he goes, "So long, partner." I could cry right now.
Are you a crier at movies? You love movies.
Some movies have made me cry. I wouldn't say they make me cry habitually, but I think the last one that made me cry was Inside Out 2.
Oh gosh, Inside Out's so good.
Well, that one is like about emotions, right? So if you don't,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're just a cold-hearted beast if you can't cry.
It was
that.
healing for my inner teenage girl.
Yes, and it's about a teenage girl and her emotions. Yeah.
That's a tough. Teenage girls have it rough.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I know that's the hardest phase for my daughters. Thankfully, they're both kind of almost done with
Almost there.
that.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's gross. Sorry.
Even at 20, though, that can be hard because it takes a while to outgrow some of that.
Well, my daughter, my oldest daughter, is so frustrated by girl friendships that she's now only with men in the 82nd Airborne.
Yeah.
There are no other women in her entire company. So,
Yeah.
and she's supremely happy.
Yeah.
Away from the drama. It's wild.
She can come back in a few years when they've
Yes.
caught up to her maturity-wise.
Yeah.
Are you crying more now that you're pregnant?
Yeah. Jimmy mentioned one thing I really, really want that I can't have right now is blue cheese. And so every time Jimmy mentions blue cheese, I start to
You
like
better be quiet about
cry.
that. You better tell him to be quiet.
He was talking about it last night, and I was making dinner, and I started to cry.
Tell him to be quiet about that.
We don't. We're so unaffected by pregnancy that we just don't pick up on some of those cues.
He called me, so I was wearing an orange top, and he's like, "Oh, you're my cute little pumpkin." And I said, "No, you're not."
That was sweet.
I associated with my shape because I'm
that's
very
right.
round now. And
But it's pretty. It's pretty. No, I was gonna say
That's not
pretty
what he
round,
said.
but like pregnancy belly is pretty.
I did not
And it's
take
round.
it as a compliment.
Round is a shape.
And so
as
he
Homer
was
said.
he was telling his boss about this, and his boss just goes, "Oh yeah, what'd you learn?" He says, "I was wrong."
My cute little. That sounds like my cute little pumpkin.
No,
Cute.
no.
I'd like throw tear gas into the room when he's in there if he said that to me.
Did Eddie ever accidentally say stuff like that?
I'm sure.
He can get away with so much, though. You give him way more leash than most people do. I know it's rude to say leash, talking about men and women, but you know what I mean. Gosh. What, has he said anything else?
He probably won't be happy with me
pumpkin.
sharing everything.
I would die.
This is another example of on the radio show when Ron and I thought that it's okay to say trophy wife.
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
it means pretty and like perfect
not
and
what it
the
means.
best.
No, it doesn't.
Can you believe she married me? I know it doesn't mean that, though. You told me that.
Yeah.
But I think it sounds nice.
Only to you.
Yeah, only to you.
What did he call her? He said, yeah, she's my...
Dana's my trophy wife.
She is my trophy wife.
But then he used another one. She's smoking hot?
Yeah, don't. No,
You can't do that either. What?
It just makes everyone uncomfortable.
No,
Yeah,
what
that
if it's true, though? Aren't you a Christian? Don't you want truth?
Dumb.
This has been a wonderful episode, though, of the Third Place
Wait,
podcast
I just remembered something
with
Eddie
the
said
cute
to me.
little pumpkin.
I'm wearing blue
Brian.
today.
Brian.
What?
Eddie said to me, because I've been doing my Pilates. So
Oh, good for you.
I'm very strong now. And Eddie said, "Oh, look, your two little abdomen up there."
Oh, you have a two-pack? Is that what he said? Did you get mad?
Yeah. I was like, "Hey, that's so rude."
Well, as you get older, it's
He
harder
said,
to have
well, at least I said you had some. That's what he said.
And, right, he was trying to compliment you. See, this happens
my
to
two,
us.
My two abs.
I love both your abs. So if you're not a cute little pumpkin in blue, what would it be? A cute little raindrop.
No.
How do you say to a pregnant woman that the idea of a pregnant woman is beautiful?
You look nice. We don't need to add descriptors to it. Just you
You
look
don't have
nice.
to say you don't look nice and round. You don't have to look. You look so cute and round.
Well, I know
Just say,
saying
"You look cute."
telling a woman she looks round is never a good idea. I know that, but I don't know how
or
to.
connecting it to something else that is round. You don't need to do that.
But
either.
okay, but pregnancy, like
Oh, you
there's
look like a
something
big
so
giant rock.
beautiful about it.
You don't have to overcomplicate it. Just you look lovely. That's all anyone needs.
But specifically,
No, we
part
don't.
of being pregnant is being a different kind of
well, it's
lovely.
very obvious I'm pregnant. So if you say you look lovely, I'm assuming you mean the whole package.
You look lovely without that belly. Obviously, you're not saying that.
I need a better way to say it, not just lovely. It's not specific enough. Come
That's
on,
a you problem.
Let's go.
What do you want to say?
Something more descriptive of this pregnancy is beautiful on you. That doesn't sound
That's-
good.
No, it doesn't. Just
On you.
You got
Giant
nothing?
watermelon attached to my body?
We just can't talk about it.
No, we just gave you. You just say you look lovely or you look so nice.
Well, but that's not descriptive.
You're glowing.
Glowing. I can say that. And that's
sure.
what that means is
I'm having a boy apparently.
You don't look like a witch, so you must be having a boy.
look at us coming full circle. Well, Daria Swisher, thank you so much. You mentioned in a previous episode you were working on DariaSwisher.com.
Working on it.
Still working.
Still
Takes
working.
time.
It does take time.
Yeah.
The website thing, don't even get us started. But if you do want help with the website, Jonah Swenson's your guy.
Yeah.
And check out our website. You can connect with Daria there and our Patreon page.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on Instagram at Daria_Swisher.
At Daria, okay. And it's not at Cute Little Pumpkin.
No.
At my cute
I
little
promise
pumpkin.
I'll let go of that, but I just can't resist it.
At my pregnant pumpkin.
Cute Little Pregnant Pumpkin. That's too long. And go to Stained-Glass-Media. And how do you do the Patreon thing again? I'm a granddad.
Patreon.com/The Third Place Podcast.
And you get extra Daria, extra Ron.
Extra
Not there's
Cindy
any
Farina.
extra Daria.
More
There's plenty of
Ron, more
extra
Daria, more Cindy.
Okay. That'll do it for today's edition of the Third Place Podcast. Hey, before you go, don't forget, this episode was made possible through our brand new nonprofit, the Cleveland Ministry Collective. If you want to support our efforts to connect and uplift Northeast Ohio ministries, would you consider a tax-deductible donation? We could really use your help launching our new ministry. Give today at clevelandministrycollective.org. That's clevelandministrycollective.org. Talk to you next time.